And we are live. So, Hershey, how have you been, girlfriend?
Wonderful, phenomenal. How about you?
Good, good, good. Yeah,
Good. Glad to hear.
what's
Any
that?
road trips this week?
Not this week. No, no.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any.
But what I did do was take a little joyride yesterday in my new EV truck, and
Mm.
I put it into sport mode. I didn't think it would make much difference, but it did.
Did you go off road?
No, no, I could do that on the island, but I didn't do that. I didn't put in. I haven't tried the off-road setting.
Okay. Okay. Well, I look forward to
Although
that
I drive it
for you.
down right at the where my cabin is, I drive it down that driveway. That's off road.
It's off road enough, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that parts of it. So, what have you been up to this week?
Oh man, busy, busy, busy. It just seems like every time I turn around, I'm right into the next project. It has been an
Oh,
incredibly busy week
wow.
this week for me.
What sort of
Very
projects
busy.
are you doing?
Oh man, so I am creating my own Oracle deck.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
I hand drew all of the sigils, and now I've almost got all of my AI photos created. So I just recently got my guidebook all typed into the computer, which as somebody that
That's you.
cannot type, worst pain in my ass ever. I will never type another guidebook. I think I'd rather dictate it than type it.
Well, you can do that. You can dictate it.
Well, I know that now, but guess when I realized that? After I had spent 2 days typing it up.
Right. Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, are you serious? Oh, wow, it was crazy. But
That's
a
quite the project.
couple of
I
private
see projects.
clients. Yeah.
Said, what? That's huge. Hershey, that's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. So it's just been busy in private clients and lives.
Excellent.
One thing after another. So yeah, it's fun though. I like removing the distractions so I can keep up the pace. It keeps me busy. I like it.
Yeah, and hey, that's good. I'm glad you're so busy.
I enjoy it.
Well, you're living life with purpose.
I'm trying to anyway.
We
My
all are.
best part is this
We
though.
all
This
are.
is like my fun time, getting to read
Oh, yeah,
cards.
this is my fun time too. Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I get to unplug and unwind and let my hair down, so to speak, and I can just read some cards.
yeah. Well, people are, I guess, will be trickling in. I actually didn't do the thumbnail for this until about 2:30 last night, I think.
Nah, no rush. Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll show up.
maybe no, no, it couldn't have been 2:30. I wasn't up that late. Oh, here's Heavenly Blessed. Hello. So if you guys have any questions, please type them in the chat. So here's a mug with penguins on it.
Oh,
I'll star your question there. Thank you. Um, these guys that I sit for so frequently, they took a trip to South, Antarctica.
oh, wow.
Yeah, was
That's
it
cold.
last? I think a year ago, December, they did it, and yeah, they've got money, but I think they're in their mid 70s, and they're trying to get all the traveling in while they can.
I know that's right. That sounds beautiful. I love
Yeah,
it.
kudos to them. Right now, they're on a canal boat in France, going
Oh,
through the locks.
wow.
Yeah.
So jelly. I'm jealous of you
Hey,
and
Mary.
them.
So again, for those just coming in, if you got a question, put it in the chat, and be happy to answer it. We're just chatting away here. We're waiting for people to trickle in. Yeah, so it's yeah, and they have two dogs, the two Labradors, and this ancient cat, LBK, which stands for little bitty kitty. He's just a little guy, just a little guy.
Oh,
Yeah, and they're so lovely. They have lovely, calm personalities, and well, even the one who's a little more, she's a bit of a princess. I mean, they're so well trained.
no.
When I
That makes
walk,
it so much better.
yeah. So Mary, okay, I've got your question, Mary. And like I can take them for a walk to like there's this place called Burgoyne Bay, and it's a beautiful. It has everything. It has the forest, and there's the mountain there. There's the ocean. There's farmers' fields, but it's all been given over private land, given over to the provincial government, and it's a provincial park. And I can take those dogs down there, and people, they're a lot of the locals know about it, and they take their dogs down there. But even though we're supposed to have the dogs on leash, no one does.
Mm,
Dogs are well behaved.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
it sounds so beautiful.
I know. So I take them for a
So
walk.
beautiful.
And they go on to explore, or they stay close. But anyways, as soon as I call their name, bang, they are back. They are. It's just such a pleasure to look after such wonderfully behaved, trained dogs. Oh, it
Mm.
is beautiful, heavenly. I live in paradise here.
It sounds like it.
Oh, it is. I do. This is one of the best places in Canada, I'll tell you. Probably
Mm.
in the world. We have people from all over the world here.
Sounds like my kind of place. Quiet.
Yeah.
Just quiet. No
No.
city, no hustle, no bustle. Just I say that as I'm living in Houston, and you
Yeah.
can't go anywhere without hustle and bustle here. I mean, the city never sleeps. It goes, 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 goes. So, oh, that sounds so divinely wonderful.
We have there's particularly one road that goes from the south of the island to the north, and it goes through the village, and they're having to do major work on it right now. It's going to take almost a year to complete. And what they're doing is they close down one lane, and it
Hmm.
looks like they're putting in new sewer pipes or something. And so here people are complaining that you have to sit for maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Wait,
Oh boy.
alternating, traffic, right? And
Could never make it on the 59 here.
yeah, get a life. A lot of people spend more than that sitting at a traffic light. Like,
Wow.
what is your problem?
I wonder how the rich folks are dealing with it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It was like my ex-husband was in the local hardware store, and he said there was this guy, construction kind of guy, normally what if he's short of load, and he's complaining about it. And my ex was saying, thinking, get a life. Like, you have, we've got it good.
Sounds like it. Sorry,
Oh,
don't judge
oh
me.
yeah.
My deck smells like ink. I like the smell of ink
Oh,
and gasoline. I'm a weirdo.
oh, you are a weirdo.
I know. I'm a misfit. I wear it proudly. I like the smell of ink and gasoline. Yes, I do.
Yeah, heavenly. I don't like the heat either. It can get really hot here in the summer,
Oh,
especially
oh yeah. Bring
since
it
the
on.
climate change we're
Bring
getting
it on.
every summer. No, I'm no. You can see my pale skin. I'm Irish. I'm my genes are used to the cooler climes.
Nah.
So yeah,
South, south, south.
yeah. No, I wasn't made for heat. That's for sure. I got this very pale skin. I burn, 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 baby. Okay, well, we've got some questions. We might as well
Sure.
start. Okay. Heavenly, did you put a question in, Heavenly? I might have missed it. Anyways. Okay, Kim. Love to hear any messages from guides and ancestors.
Guides and ancestors.
Okay.
Okay.
I have just 2 decks with me. I forgot to bring my box of cards, but that's okay. I've got my favorite deck here.
Well, I have enough for both of us, so I will switch them out for you.
Oh, I see your question, Heavenly. Thank you. Oh, so is there a storm in Florida? Is it coming, or you're in the middle?
Yes, hurricane going on again.
Oh my gosh. A lot of people leaving Florida can't afford the insurance because of those hurricanes and so on. or they can't get insurance, period. Okay, Kim. Message.
Ooh, everything. Hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, you want me to go?
Well, go ahead.
Okay. Um, it's gonna be a bit different, right? Okay, so Kim, they do have a message for you, but when I first saw it, I was like, well, wait, what is this? This it's a brand new deck, right? For me, brand new deck to me, right? It all fell out in reverse. So what I was understanding from Miles, what they want you to do, they have actually two different messages, right? The first message is about pomegranate, right? And pomegranate is about them daring you. This is a dare from your ancestors and all of those spirit guides around you. There's something you're not doing with the unknown. Either you're intimidated by it, or you just don't understand it, or there's something going on with this unknown. And we don't like to be, it's hard to get comfortable in something that is unknown, right? But I'm telling you, that is literally the key to this, is learning to get comfortable in the uncomfortable, right? So you got Three of Cups in reverse and Queen of Wands in reverse. So when you think about the Three of Cups, this is about that gossiping, that overindulgence. It could also be stinking thinking, literally getting in your own way, right? Because it's paired with the Queen of Wands. This is about feeling nagging, about trying to just literally talk yourself out of doing something. You nag so much, sometimes you nag yourself out of something, right? So there is something in this unknown that the ancestors need you to literally take a bite out of. If you don't like the fruit pomegranate, find a different fruit. Seriously, you need to jump into something that they really, really, really have going for you. The other thing is not fearing opening your mouth to speak when it is time. You got Fire Pit, right? This one, you got the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands energy, which is about setting boundaries and preferences and all of that, to go with Campfire, what I want you to understand is this message is about not fearing to open your mouth. So as hard as it is to ask those questions, make sure you keep doing it. The ancestors said, but they also said get real comfortable with the uncomfortable, because it's on its way to you this season. And that's what I've got for you.
Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you, my fellow Pisces. And you can put a question in the chat. We're still
Hi,
open.
Jane.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I've got the Strength card as the energy of the reading. Stay strong. You've got it in you. Yeah, I feel like she's really wishing for something new, that she just wants to leave her life behind. She's not too happy. Here's the Four of Cups. Like, yeah. So Kim, you can respond to any of this. Yeah, I just feel like you're not happy with what life's giving you. I got the King of Pentacles and the Emperor as well, and I'm wondering if there's someone in your life, maybe it's a husband, I don't know, or a family member or whatever. It's like my way or the highway. Like, you're just freaking tired of it. And in fact, I threw some qualifiers too. Hey, Jane, nice to see you. There's my friend Jane, and Hershe's friend Jane as well. I hope all is well with you and your mom. Okay, so back to Kim. Yeah, I feel like you really you want to drop relationships around you that aren't serving you very well. And when I was qualifying both the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, like, here's the Death card. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm over it. And the other one was like, I'm just craving that new journey. And now I've got the Nine, but you will get that. There's the Nine of Cups, but it's totally up to you You have to set yourself on the course. If you're not happy with your life, then get on another path. That's what I've got.
Hmm.
No one's in her life. Well, somebody's keeping you back. Maybe it's you. Anyways, that's what I got. I just think maybe it's just like you're tired of your life and you want something new. Well, create it. Create it. Come on. Whether it's going out and volunteering or whatever, get some new projects in your life. Get out and walk.
It's always a good one.
Yeah. Okay. I should have said Sharon and not girlfriend. Why Sharon? Oh, I don't know what you mean by that. But anyways, hello, girlfriend. Okay, I've got your question, Nancy. And of course, Jane, if you've got a question, put it on here, honey. All right, next question. So we take her up. Mary Lloyd. Would like a message from guides. Now, you have to, I mean, I always give it to you straight, but with the team of Hershe and Strawberry Rhubarb, you get a kick in the pants. Not only do you get it straight, you get a kick in the pants. So just, be prepared. And the thing is, these are return people, so they know how we work.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Okay, Mary Lloyd. Okay. Oh, Jane wants a message as well. Of course, Jane, got you on the list. All right. I'd like a message from the guys. I mean, I had my cards read by a dear friend, Jeffrey, Ripe Color, and he gave me a kick in the pants. That was last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Jane. Oh, yeah, the drama continues. So sorry. Okay, Mary, message.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm always slower.
Okay, so all right, I got it. First message, right? Foraging. There is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire, right? So they paired that with the magician, right? So this is the overall energy of the message, because the message itself, it makes me want to stretch and do jumping jacks, okay? Because it doesn't sound like it almost feels like, so the energy that comes with this message, not only is this foraging and magician, this maybe turning one thing into another kind of situation, being a master of all of that is around you with your elements. You understand the foraging concept, you understand the magician concept, but there is literally something that you are literally getting nowhere with, right? Do you see this rocking chair? It should be up and you should be rocking and you should be enjoying it, but it's not. It's the other way around. With this being in reverse, this is literally getting nowhere, right? You should be actively dreaming, thinking, and enjoying that rocking chair. Like, I'd be sitting here in these videos and I'd be rocking and I'd be swinging, I'd be moving my chair, right? Because I don't want that stillness, right? But something has you stuck, like you are stuck. Who is it? What is it? Where is it? You're literally the only one that can calibrate the answer to that. But whatever it is, once you accept it, move past it. Like, if you're literally in hell right now, keep freaking going. Don't stop. Do not stop, because whatever it is that you're going through that has you in this unable to rocking chair, and you're stuck to the ceiling and not the floor, and able to be in an enjoyment, and sit in the rocking chair on the porch and enjoy the sunset or the smell or the fall springs, colors, scents coming in. No, you're in a rocking chair and you're upside down and you're literally stuck. You're not going anywhere. So make sure that you get off of whatever it is that's holding you there, because you have the Empress in reverse that's coming right in with this. So I almost feel like you're going through hell. I know that is not easy to be heard, and nor is it easy to say. But the other thing that they really, 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 really want you to know, the other card that usually falls out all the time for all the good reasons, fell out with this one, which is, if you're going through hell, keep going. You're literally only a half step away from being back on the correct path that you need to be on. So even though you're stuck in a rocking chair upside down and you ain't going nowhere and you're stuck, you can literally take the nails out, put the chair back on the floor, and you can turn this around pretty easily. But you have to get out there by foraging and becoming the magician energy that is buried within you. And that's what I've
Well,
got for you.
she's been on board the whole time you've been reading it. First, she says that's the truth, about being stuck, and then she thanks Hershey's it's finances. And another validation comes, Hershey, from Kim, who we just gave a reading to. She said, "You said the first thing about pomegranate." She said, "Hershey, my mother has a pomegranate tree in her yard.
Oh my God.
I gave it to her 6 years ago. Uh, she." She's a 57-year-old that I saved and had her delivered as a birthday present.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah, as Heavenly said, you can't make this stuff up.
I've thought about trying storytelling, but I can't. It just somewhere hits home when they shuffle me in the directions I'm going with all these cards.
Yeah, so
Thank
she
you.
said the
Good.
pomegranate tree was dug up in June while in full fruit. It was a miracle
Oh,
the tree survived.
oh my
Wow.
God, I love it.
Isn't
I
that
like
amazing?
pomegranate, so I love
I
it.
do
I love it.
too. Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
do too.
sharing.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, I have to read for Mary Loy.
Yes. Yes, yes.
And yes, I see that too. The energy of the reading is here's the harvest, but the energy I get looking at him, he's kind of like, well, when's it going to come? Like, I've planted seeds. Like, come on, I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently. Well, not so patiently. And feeling beat up. You said stuck. So happy family, 2 of Cups. I think family means a lot to her, but I think maybe there's somebody who's taking her peace of mind. Something's going on with the family, but this will change. The arguing, the argy bargy will come to an end, so it will change. You just have to be patient. So maybe she said it's finances, maybe it's something to do with the family, but it will come to an end. But yeah, you're sitting here waiting, and what I get is just hang in there, be strong. It is going to change the world. That chapter is going to come to a close. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, Heavenly, you're up next. So this is about the storm in Florida. Okay, you're welcome, Mary. You're welcome. Mary Lloyd said she was wondering about the harvest. There you
Okay,
go.
so Miles says no cards, just listen. Okay, so this is specifically coming from Miles, right? So Miles is this great guide, right? But he is also extremely weather alert, right? What he wants Florida to know is that he feels strongest that it will not go west. It will continue to hit east, even though there is a slight chance of it going west. So if you are in that eye area, that middle area that they talked about at that curve part of Florida, prepare immediately. It doesn't matter if it's going to be a direct hit or the dirty side, really doesn't matter, but you need to prepare sandbags, water, flashlights, candles. He's saying coloring books or some kind of book, something to keep your mind stimulated so that you're not constantly focusing on the actual possible destruction that could be going on around you. But be prepared. Make sure you have plenty of batteries, plenty of canned goods, food that can be stored or eaten because it's already kind of ready. You just have to open it. Desert Storm kind of food, like army food, that's pretty easy and it's pretty sustainable. So just make sure that you've got lots of supplies and try to get to higher ground if you can evacuate. And that's what Miles says about this question. Huh? We can't hear you.
I said, wow, that's heavy duty. I can throw some cards, but you're so specific there. Yeah, I guess, we don't know what's coming. You got to be prepared and hunker down. Here's the Hermit. But it looks like they're going to be okay.
Yep. I've got a good friend there. Michelle is in Pensacola, and like if it goes west, it'll be almost a direct hit for her. And all I know is I keep telling her, get to higher ground. Hell, come to Houston. It's only a 7-hour drive. Just come on. Just get out of Florida right now. This is a Category 3 hurricane. Come on now. This is like Hurricane Andrew back in 92. Come on. I was in Hurricane Andrew in 92. There's people that's been in Florida for much longer than that. If they remember Hurricane Andrew, think then and react now.
Absolutely. Hi, Hale. Hale, I'm just typing a message that questions are still. So she says, I'm in West Central Side by St. Petersburg. Yep, very prepared. Okay, good.
You need to get up or you need to get out. I would say get up or get out for sure.
I live in
get higher, but otherwise I would say evacuate if you can.
You're welcome, Heavenly. Okay, I've got your question, Hale. I live in an area where we don't really get hurricanes, but there's been 2 in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
One was when I was a kid, and the power in Vancouver, which is a big Canadian city, 3rd largest, and we were without power for about a week, which was big back then. But how we got along was, for example, the power went out, so we didn't, they had electric stove and stuff like that. But we were living with my grandparents at that point. They had done an intervention. My father was a drunk. He was in the Navy. That's where he learned how to drink. And so, anyways, had to do an intervention. He pulled us out, my family out, and we lived in a basement suite with my grandparents. Anyway, so hit with this hurricane, and my mother loved camping. So how we survived is she took out the camp stove, and that's how we cooked. And fortunately, we weren't prepared for the storm. I don't remember sort of there being too much warning, but we must have had enough food on hand and stuff like that. And the way my mom handled it, anyways, I felt like it was a big adventure as a kid.
Right. I was a teenager during Hurricane Andrew, and I've now been through 2 hurricanes, the one that just hit Texas a few months ago, and then Hurricane Andrew. So, for one, I'm in Tallahassee, Florida at the time. I'm a teenager, and I'm in the middle of land. I'm an hour to 3 hours from water, even though I'm in Florida and there's water all around Florida, I'm still at least three hours from water, right? And I'm like, this is crazy. It ain't gonna. Sure enough, it came right up that hook where that bend is, right there around Clearwater and all of that, and just went straight up into Georgia. And of course, right there by the Florida-Georgia line, it just destroyed the capital. It destroyed where we were living at. Just flood, just water, just everywhere. I was like, holy cow! It was crazy. It was crazy, but it was fun because I was a kid. I'm not a kid anymore, and it is not fun.
Well, we had a hurricane This would have been December 2018. And I think I've told this story before. Hi, JR. It was the last day before Christmas break. And about 2:30, this hurricane hit. So almost at the end of the day, but we didn't escape it. And we ended up having all these kids, right? The parents couldn't get to the school. There was trees down everywhere. No one could move. Even parents on bicycles, there's still trees. It was just, it was amazing. But we were really appalled at just how unprepared the school district was. And for example, when the power goes out, we have this emergency lighting system, but it doesn't last very long.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, one of our teachers lived across the street, so he brought his generator over, and we put all the kids into the gymnasium, and and a restaurant down the street made up all sorts of pizzas because their kids were at school. And delivered them by foot, and so we were eating pizza, and there was lights.
No, I love it. I love it.
We made it fun, right? And
yes.
So fortunately, we got at last parent at 7:30, which was a miracle. Our phone system was down. Our secretary was calling everybody on her cell phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyways, we got everybody safely home, and fortunately, we went in a caravan out of the school, and there's trees down everywhere, but there'd been people out with their chainsaws clearing that, and that was and I kept thinking, if I can just get home, I'll be great, because we're off the grid. Being without electricity was no problem. As soon as I did get home, everything was normal for me.
Right. I can understand that one.
Yeah,
I think the best part of it is the hurricane party, because especially if you're in like a subdivision or a street or something, and everybody's prepping, everybody's cooking and celebrating, and everybody's coming together as a community.
Yeah.
And it can be a celebration as well as scary and completely intense. But yeah, there's good parts to them.
Yeah, there is. Anyways, so what I'm saying is, and also I'm in an earthquake zone, and we've had a few good just warnings. Like one night about 2 a.m., I woke up to this big roar, and then this boom, like a truck hit my cabin, and it was 16 kilometers off from Salt Spring, which 16 kilometers, about 10 miles.
Wow.
It was in the ocean off Salt Spring. But if it had been a big earthquake, that would have, wow. But anyways, we're due.
Never done an earthquake. I'm scared of it.
Anyways, we've got a pantry full of stuff. We've got, you know what? I haven't put water. Yes, no, we have water. We have water. Put away in bottles, because on the property is a water bottling plant. So there's always water in bottles, even if we can't pump any more water. I access water. Anyways, pretty prepared. I also bought a bucket full of those emergency rations. I've got that. And I'm set, really. The other thing is forest fires. That's probably a bigger threat than anything. Somebody's accidentally starting a fire on the island. So, anyways, let's get on to my dear friend Jane. She's going through a lot. So she says here, a lot's going on in my family. My daughter-in-law is still in the hospital and not out of the woods. Yeah, she's struggling for her life. Jane says, my mom had canned goods in her pantry that expired in 2007. She's at her mom's right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking I don't have the right deck for this.
Yeah, I don't have a choice, so.
I know.
Because I'm 2,000 miles away taking care of them. I'm torn. Okay, what's the message for you, Jane? Oh, I got the message again that I gave you last time. It hit me. It's your journey, Jane. That's hard. Okay. Huh? What did you say? What's the honk for? I just said I was hit by the same message I gave you last time, that it's your daughter-in-law's journey. I know you know that. It's hard. All right. Message to Jane. Who's so very torn. Jane's at her mom's right now looking after. She broke her arm. She's 90 years old and she needs help. And back home, her daughter-in-law. That JR, I'll put that in on the questions. Thanks.
Okay. All right. All right, Jane. So here we go, right?
Yeah.
So we're starting right here with the pigeon and read what it says. Incoming message, right? I don't know if you can see that or not, but you see that? Incoming message. The point of nothing is to let it all go. The point of nothing. You have no control over this situation. I know you know what that means, right? Mm-hmm. There is something that you can do without draining yourself. Nothing. No decision. Just let it go. It is not fair. It is the hardest thing we can do when we are literally control freaks and we have to control everything. We have to control our kids, our this, or that, or this. I'm the one that makes my house this. I'm the one that this. I'm this. I'm this. I this. I. Stop. 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 Literally, stop. Take this message from, what does that say? Ouija. Hello. Hey. I didn't pick these cards. They fell out. Listen. Listen to the one who talks to the dead. Listen to the message. You have a hunch and you need to trust it. And that hunch is that you have no control over this situation. I know that seems cold and unfair, but damn it, we have to let go. We have to. We can't take all of the pain for our children, no matter how hard we want to. And this is the DIL, right? So this means that there is a child, a son, that is involved here, that is hurting, that is broken, that is lost, and he's confused. And Mom, make it better. Guess what? Mom can't make this better. There is a learning thing here. There is a hurting thing here, and they're all for your son, not you. I'm sorry, but you have got to let it go. You have to let the cards lay where they fall and be there when it's over with to show them where they should have listened. But you can't do it while everything's falling. It'll only make it worse. Step back, let whatever fall, and then we come back in and we build that foundation stronger. But you have to back up. And that's the message I've got for you.
That's so hard.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And I've got the energy reads the 2 of Cups. This is their contract.
It's their vow. Yep. Not yours.
Cups, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Look, there's you hanging. You don't have control. You don't have control, and you have to change your perspective about this. And it's so easy for us, for Hershe and us to say, I mean, I know my daughter's so sick. There's nothing I can do. But I think something surprising will come out of this. This is the Page of Cups, sorry. And this is about health. Maybe she'll have a new start. Let's see. I don't know. But anyways, it's up to you. I think maybe this is your journey. It's your journey. Concentrating on you. Go back to your spiritual foundations. Here's the 3 of Pentacles, your values. And here it is, end of a cycle. Yep, you have to let them get through this without you. That is right, Jane. Yeah, they have to get through this cycle, the end of this cycle, so they can be reborn. Okay. And you too. So I agree with Hershey. You just have to just hang in there.
You know, when it's
You
our
always
kids,
do.
it's so much harder, right? When it's our kids, right?
So
Man,
hard.
my son, my oldest son, he's not proud of things that he did, but there was a part in his life where I couldn't be a part of it. I couldn't watch what was happening that he was choosing to do destroy him. And I had to walk away from my own child
That is so hard.
because I had to do it for my mental. I can't save you and my ass at the same damn time, but I have to save one of us. And Jane, you have to save yourself right now. And you have to let that go, baby. I love you, but you have to let that go. Me and my oldest son are closer now. And he looks back at that time when I had to walk away because of choices he had to learn, consequences he had to go through. I would have only made it worse if I'd have been there. Trust me. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, and sometimes they're waiting for you to rescue them, and they need to know that they have to do it themselves. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about situation, Jane, but mm,
I forgot my earrings. You forgot your lipstick. I forgot my
I
earrings.
know it's all good.
But I can throw mine in real quick.
We're still beautiful. Uh, you're welcome, Jane. Absolutely the same here with my children, but so true. Take care. Gonna try it and rest for a bit. Thank you for joining us, Heavenly,
Thank you. Thank you.
and you have a blessed day as well. Jane, I cannot enable them right now. I just want her to live, to want to live. Yes, she's going to make that choice.
She's
It's
got to
not.
want it on her own, though. If she
Yeah,
does it just for you or just for your son, guess what? It won't last.
no, it won't
She
last.
has to do it for herself if you want it to last.
Yeah, yeah. That's so hard. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jane, for um, allowing us to read for you. I mean, it shows such trust. Thank you, especially doing it publicly.
Life is just, and this is that moment when we realize this is exactly what life is just means. And Jane, you're in your life is just moment right now. And it is not fair and it freaking sucks.
Yep, that's what JR says. Life sucks sometimes.
I know. I
Like,
know, God. Oh, I know
like
it.
like like for me, why would you take this beautiful 13-year-old boy? Why would you take him he's such a bright shining star, but it was his journey.
Definitely needed somewhere bigger, brighter, and bolder.
Being in a cannabis legal state is helping tremendously. All right.
Boy, yes.
That's one thing our prime minister did right, legalizing marijuana nationally. Okay, next person is Hail Hail. Hail Hail, are you still here? Okay. And just so you know who's up next is JR. So Hail Hail and JR. You know, I don't indulge in that stuff very infrequently because either it puts me to sleep or I literally go on a trip. Like, who needs LSD? It's pretty strong stuff up here. I've had some amazing trips. Very sensitive.
Hail, hail. Hail, hail. The gang's all here.
Oh,
Are you
Nancy,
here?
sorry. I guess I didn't. Okay, you wanted to mess. Okay, I'll put you. I'll do you before. I'll do you next because you've been here longer than Jill. Okay, back to Hail Hail.
Haven't seen him yet.
Hail Hail, are you here? Going once. Going twice. Oh, I see a new comment. Actually, okay, so I'm listing Hail Hail. We can do it for pops. Nancy, you're up. So
Huh?
let's do Nancy. Okay, she wants a message. Oh, Jane says, my mom makes me get up at 5:45 every morning to take her coffee. I'm so tired. Oh,
Just think, in about a month, you're going to miss them coffee runs.
that's right. I know. Hey, I wish I could wake up at 5:45 every morning and take coffee to my mom. I would love it.
Exactly. My point exactly. My mom is long gone. So
Man, mine too.
I'll take that opportunity.
Any day. I was driving when I was taking my little joyride yesterday. I was thinking, oh, I'd love to just experience being a mother to my two daughters when they were young, like when they were like 7 and 4, that kind of age, and just stay with them for a month so I could be a mom again. So
Wow. I really, really like this. Is Nancy's here, right? Okay, good.
Nancy's here.
So
Message for Nancy.
let me clear my throat so I can speak this very clearly. As a Ouija, as someone that speaks with the dead and works with the dead, and I help ones cross over, I'm also a rescue medium. So if someone is trapped or if they're struggling with something as a rescue medium and a trance medium, I really devote a lot of energy to the other side, right? Well, the other side wants to say thank you, and they have a message for you. Apparently, you do something for the other side as well, whether you consciously do it or you subconsciously do it. I have no idea, but you work with a reaper, and that reaper is someone that comes in and helps you recognize when someone needs a rebirth about something, right? A revamp, a coming back into something. You know, everybody needs a revamp once in a while, a recharge. They need to upgrade their system a little bit, right? Well, that's what a reaper is all about, believe it or not. Not all of them are on the scale, right? Some of them are all about helping us transmute pain. Some of us, whether it's a rider, a reaper, a ferryman, they all have a job to do, very specific in their job. But this type of reaper that's coming in is about one that helps people recognize a rebirth is needed, right? So this is before that tower moment, right? So that's what you need to understand. This one is about knowing this could literally change their life. That's the type of rebirth you will be able to recognize with somebody. So whether you do this in active helping people, a counselor, a psychologist, a doctor, a nurse, or just a school counselor, a grief counselor, any kind of working with that, some kind of Reiki healer or anything like that, then you are going to definitely enjoy the blessing that comes, because the blessing that comes is is the eight of wands, which is swift and movement as it comes in. You have 10 of cups and you have 8 of swords in reverse. So when you think about the 8 of swords in reverse, this is about that release, that renewal, right? That's when that reaper is letting you know, call for me and I will help you reach them, right? Once you reach them, once you help them, once you get them going in a better, smoother sailing water, make sure that you reward yourself, not just if you're a smoker, absolutely, but if not, make sure you honor the guides that helped along the way. Throw out some tobacco, throw out something that they like to do and indulge in. Get a little shot of whiskey, get a little chocolate, some bread or something like that, or a little shot of wine or something. Make sure that you set it on your altar and appoint it there in a time and let them know, I will be removing this at this amount of time, but this is for you to say thank you. So make sure that you say thank you to them along the way as they say thank you and reward you with all of the hard work that you've done and helping you recognize when people need that help. So thank you from my side. We say thank you for allowing you to be part of helping people recognize when something needs to be changed. And that's what I've got for you.
Wow, what a lovely reading. She says, awesome. Yeah, she says she's been getting a lot of lots of visits from Passover friends and family.
It makes a lot of sense. You got to you work with a reaper, so that makes a lot of sense.
So this is the energy of the reading. So there's the past friends and family. They're coming, a reunion in spirit. Isn't that wonderful? And you're right, first card, these of people that have passed over. And the messages are gold. Like they're coming with a message that please, you can make everything new and shiny again. That just popped into my head. I don't know why. But anyways, there are definitely messages from the other side. See how there's the glowing streams of light from that pentacle. And it's about remembering those relationships. Okay, remembering the love of those relationships. Celebrate with them because they're having a great time on that other side. And they're saying, celebrate. Life is a celebration, whether it's on this side or that side.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to get stuck in the mud. And you've got temperance here. All right. So they're sending you that spiritual message of you're pure. You're perfect as you are now. You're it.
I love that.
You're it. Look, the 9 of Pentacles. You're that independent spiritual woman. Enjoy the fruits of your life now, and you will enjoy them later too. They're with you. Have a party.
I know that's right. That sounds like the party I want to go to.
Okay, so Hale's next, then it's JR.
Nancy, you work with more than just angels, love. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
But understand this: reapers, riders, ferrymen, they're all angels.
Yeah.
They're just different versions of them. So
And
understand, they're not bad. They're all some form of angel and angel being, angelistic. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's the ferryman. Okay. All right, you're welcome. We're next. Hale's in the room. So she wants a message. I remember the first time my mother visited to me after, soon after she died. It was pretty interesting.
Uh-huh.
She was in this long white flowing robe. She's, look what they're making me wear here.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm an angel or something.
I love it.
Okay, Hale. Okay. Yes. Oh boy. Okay. I got a message. All right. Okay. So, Hale, this is going to go really quick, but it's really simple, right? So, first and foremost, they want you to understand that in your crown area, you need to, okay. You got something clogging up the pipes up there, right? Something has you kind of thinking wrong, right? So it's kind of that moon energy, right? That foggy mirror that's going on. It's about confusion and trickery, right? Did you really get the moon energy?
holy shit. I can't make this shit up. So there's something in that moon energy, that foggy mirror, that mystery, right? Ow, every damn time I hit my elbow. Okay, so breathe. Okay. They it haunts you, right? It may be your nightmares. It may be the fact that you don't go into certain situations, you don't go around certain individuals, you don't indulge in that energy because of the mystery of it, right? That obstacle illusion that's going on, right? I'm going to need you to stop thinking like that. Stop. Don't put your crown into a negative place that it has to feel like it needs to defend itself, right? It doesn't need to defend itself from a foggy mirror, from an obstacle illusion, from a fun house, a haunted house. Things that are meant to go bump in the night. As bright and fun and shiny as all of the good things are, there has to be balance, right? So you need to pull out of that fear and allow it to be there, but you don't have to engage with it, but you also don't have to let it interfere with your actual life, right? Something in an apothecary cabinet somewhere is calling for you, right? Inside this apothecary cabinet, it lets you know that without practice and actually befriending them, they will always be strangers to you. Whether it's the things in this apothecary cabinet or it's the friends that you know that have a apothecary cabinet or a curiosity cabinet or, an oddities kind of cabinet like some of us, like I have, or a few of us other ones have, right? They also said that there is visions that are coming to you in your sleep, and it could have absolutely everything to do with the energy that goes into oddities, apothecary, curiosity kind of things, metaphysical, spiritual kind of things. So make sure that you understand that your dreams are absolutely not just a dream. They are literally trying to break through to you to reach you. They just don't know how yet because you're not allowing them to come in. So, what's going to happen because of this is maple trees, right? And when you think about maple trees, the best part about it is there is a whole lot of change coming with this kind of tree. So there is big things that will be shifting to make other things exit. They're going to shift them maple roots, them maple leaves. They're going to start shifting everything to make things move out of your way. You have a cleansing storm that's coming. That's this maple tree, right? You have to understand that a maple tree will uproot all kinds of things to give itself room to grow. And that's exactly what you need. So the universe is sending a cleansing storm your way, and then you're going to plant yourself like you're a maple tree somewhere, and you are going to grow yourself and stop allowing fog, mystery, and obstacle illusions stop you from experimenting and deep diving those dreams, because there's something in there in the messages that you're missing. And that's what I've got for you, babe.
Yes, she early on in your range, she was going double confirmation, like
Oh wow.
she's
Oh wow.
agreeing. Yeah.
Good. Good, good, good.
Okay, so I got as the energy of the reading the moon. So that goes along with what you're saying. She's I feel like depression, very foggy thinking. Hale says great message, by the way. She gave a yeah.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, she's stuck in her head in that foggy thinking. And look, I want to show you the bookends here. The first card and the final card. The first card is there's the argy bargy. There's those negative thoughts swirling around in her head,
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying, "Here's the end." I don't usually do this, but they were telling me to show you the end. Is that you are the high priestess? You got to get out of your head and into your spiritual self and trust your intuition. So that's the message. But in between, okay, so right now you're right here. You're in the foggy brain. You're saying, shut the fuck up. Like,
Oh, I swear they are.
be quiet. Be quiet. If you have to take you down south to the ocean or whatever, some water body, like, shut the fuck up and listen. Here's the two of wands. We've got some strategies for you. Come on. Would you fuck up? I mean, fuck the shut up and listen.
100%.
Don't listen to this shit in your shit brain stuff. Okay.
Ooh, I
Oh,
couldn't have said it better myself.
man, are they giving you a whoop-assing?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, and they're saying, you are the queen of wands. Damn it, baby, you are the king of wands too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have the strategies, you can get yourself out of that. Oh, she says she was thinking about high priestess. Well, yeah. Okay. So you got it going on. You got the queen of wands and the king of wands, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying, get yourself to that higher spiritual ground, raise your vibration, go to the ocean or some place like that. Raise your vibration. You said cleansing storm. Here is temperance, cleansing.
Very shuffled.
Okay. Yep. And then the end is the high priestess. Come on. And you know what? I could take this reading too. I think we all can.
I definitely can.
I just got my ass kicked as well.
Man, I enjoy a good self kick in the ass. You know, it reminds me, for one, I'm still alive and capable of going the wrong way. Hold on. I looked left and I should have been going right. I knew better. I knew better. Let me get myself.
I think I'm going to visit the beach today.
And the best part about the beach is you can release and raise your vibration all at the same time. Like that ocean will literally just pull it out of you. You could be standing there and you just watch it just being yanked up out of you. Just take it.
Well, she
because
says,
everything gets taken.
again.
Put it
Yeah,
back.
I'm going to the beach today. It's raining, but I don't care. The dogs will love it. And
absolutely.
yeah,
Oh yeah, it's always fun to play in the rain.
Okay. Oh, she was at the beach 2 days ago. Well, go again.
Time to go back.
Uh-oh.
That's the ocean calling right now.
The ocean calling.
Yeah, that's the ocean. You're late.
Okay, where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. I didn't recognize the number, so it's probably a junk call.
Probably. It's the ocean. The ocean is calling.
It's the ocean calling. That's right. Man, that was a good ass kicking.
I'm telling you.
Ooh. You're
very, very welcome.
You're welcome, Hail Hail. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up because we all needed to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, JR is next. Oh, I just took them off the list rather than. Anyways, JR, you are next. And by the way, JR liked our reading. She was liking. Okay, I know it was a message for JR. All right. She says, I wish you felt good vibes from my reading. Well, I did. Hail, hail. It was a good cleansing. It was a kick in the butt. No, it was good. It was not a bad reading.
So, you expected it to be buttons and bows?
I wish you felt a good vibe from my reading. I do feel a great vibe.
I was going to say, I was all goosey and tingly, like, just give it to me straight. I want my coffee black and strong.
Gerald says that shut the fuck up was for me too.
I'm telling you, do you know how many times I'll be like, Hershe, shut up. Cece is my twin. I'm a Gemini, y'all, right? So it's Hershe, me, and then Cece, right? I'll be like, Cece, shut up, bitch, shut up, don't say it, don't, and it comes out anyway. I'll be like, I knew I should say it. I could not tell myself to shut up.
No, I felt Hail's reading was very positive.
Oh yeah, very much.
I really, it elevated me.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I like them. It felt inspiring.
It's inspiring. I mean, it's inspired me to go to the beach today.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Oh. Well, aren't we just full of piss and vinegar then, I guess?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So here we go again. Well, JR, you're probably gonna love this. So as we talk about not one but two multiple dual personalities, I want you to understand that we went from maple to molasses, right? Hold on. Bless me, bless me, bless me. Only three. Stop. No more. Okay. All right. So as we move from molasses, I mean from stop it. Even the word molasses in my nose starts going crazy. I
What was
love
that?
me some molasses.
What's the sneezing about?
Molasses tickles my nose. Like I use raw sugar and it smells like kind of molasses when I open it.
Mm.
It makes like my nose tickle. So it's a psychological thing. I know it is, but every time I get around molasses, I sneeze because my nose enjoys the scent of molasses. I know that look, I enjoy the smell of ink and gasoline. Okay, I'm a weirdo. All right, so here we go. To move forward, you must know where you're headed, right? So, and that's the best part about molasses, but it moves so damn slow, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need directions right at the front. It doesn't need directions in the middle. It
Yep.
doesn't need directions till literally the end game is there. And that's when you get to switch up, right? You got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is that dual personality coming in, right? So, JR, if you are the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of in inspirational science, mad doctor kind of thing, instead of saying it the way it should have been said, right? He wasn't a mad scientist. He was an incredibly powerful scientist, right? Just like I think that Crowley and a few other ones are incredibly powerful. No matter how much other people don't agree with them, I don't give a damn. They don't have to agree with me for me to understand the science and the apothecary that's within them, right? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is the exact same thing. You have to have that dual personality, right? You can be one person and have two split personality pole things in the brain going on. So, absolutely take advantage of that as you are realizing that you, the whole time, are still molasses. Even though you've got two different personalities, one going, get the dang on map, and the other one going, we don't need a map. You don't need a map. You're molasses. You will get there no matter what. It's just about knowing which direction to go. You don't need a map. You just need to go in one direction. That's it. Whether it's south, east, north, west, up, down, whatever the situation may be. Make sure that you are heading in the direction that you want to go, and you will ultimately get there. The other thing they want you to understand is when you get there, right? So we go from kind of this crown, how you see yourself with this dual personality, and knowing that you're on a quest, you just don't know where the hell you're going, and they ain't got no dang on street maps, no road signs, no mile markers. We just know we're going, right? They need you to understand once you get there, that's when them root vegetables kicks in, right? So when you think about the root vegetables, these were once hidden in a place that most fear to go, but they are the most nourishment that we need to behold, right? So when you think about all of those fruits and those vegetables that come from the ground, right? They grow in the darkness. They grow from the pressure of the ground. Guess what? So do we. We have to not be scared to crawl back into the mud, whether it's helping someone else or it is literally giving ourselves a mud bath because we need to clean up our own shit sometimes, right? So make sure that you understand that in your roots, you are not scared of what's going on. Make sure that when you get there, you're doing a very good, smart smoke ritual. And also while you're there, you're showing some good old-fashioned serendipity to just yourself and to the unexpected joy of what it is that you accomplished. I don't know how long it's going to take you to accomplish it, but with it moving at that speed and two different operators operating one personality, it sounds like it is going to be one hell of a ride. So strap in, put your seatbelt on, but enjoy every moment of it. And that's what I've got for you.
Hershey, I was just thinking how much I just absolutely love reading with you.
Well, thank you. I love reading with you too.
We make a good ass kicking team, boy.
I know that's right.
Okay, you said molasses. The energy of the reading is the slowest night in the deck. The
Oh my God, yes.
Knight of Pentacles, molasses. Yes. So, same message. Get yourself on the path. Yes, it's slow, but just go where you feel you should be going. You're feeling beat up. Okay? You want to get to the celebration. Like, I'm tired of waiting.
Mhm.
Like, come on. Let's just get on with it. Yeah. But your head is still here. You're still in lack kind of thinking. The Five of Pentacles. Yep. Okay. So you've got some meditating to do. You've got some thinking. You've got some reflection to do. You've got to realize that towers are breakthroughs. They allow you to get to a breakthrough. And that's the message.
Mm. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sarah says, I think that must have been your card. She says, I love that. The card, you're speaking to my heart. I got my seatbelt strapped tight. Thank you,
I
Hershe.
know that's right. I know that's right. If you're on my channel, you ain't got no seatbelt, you is liable to go through the windshield. I promise.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I don't sugarcoat it, and I ain't gonna start.
No, we don't. No. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, I can take this message too. She says, hold on. Okay, yes, I put a lot of work into myself. I'm looking forward to my gifts. Yep, you are. You want to be here, but you got more work to do.
Yep. You got this though, man.
What you got?
The hare never wins. The turtle wins every single race. Don't ever forget that. Be the turtle. Be slow as molasses.
Be the
Got
turtle.
this.
Yeah, this guy. This is the Knight of Swords. He's the rabbit. But you have to
There's
beat
your
him.
winner right there.
Right?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Give it to me fucking now.
I want it right now. Yep. No. Exactly.
Okay, we're all like that though. We're not laughing at you, JR. We're laughing at ourselves here.
Oh man, if I did not learn to laugh at myself, I have no idea the level and the amount of how many straight jackets I would have on at this exact moment. I'm talking I'd have to have like 10 or 20 to hold me still. I wouldn't be able to hold myself still. I'd have a straight jacket and then it'd have to go a whole nother direction, straight jacket, and then you'd have to literally, I'm telling you, I would find a way out of that shit. I am worse than Houdini. I'm telling you, you're not gonna hold me down. So yes. You got to get out there, man. You got to.
Okay, so that was the last reading. Oh, yes, absolutely. Laughter is the best medicine.
Mhm.
So thank you so much. It's always a slice. We need to make this a regular thing. We're kind of doing this now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. I
So,
will be your Wednesday any day. Or is
okay,
it is Wednesday, not Thursday, right?
it's Wednesday, yeah. So, yeah, if Wednesday's the best day for you, then sure, we can do Wednesday.
If we do this time, yeah, it works great. Yep, it works great
Okay,
for me.
all right, we can do that.
I don't want to step on Jane's toes because she has you on Thursdays. I don't want to step
Oh,
on
yeah.
her toes.
No, absolutely, because she's my girlfriend.
She's the girlfriend. I know.
Girlfriend, yeah.
I know. I'm just the obnoxious little
You're,
brat.
you're my wingman. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. And yeah, we'll make this a regular thing for Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
Okay,
Or 1 o'clock Central. I'm Central.
you're Central. Okay, so 12 o'clock Central. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, bye, everyone. And have a good rest of your day. And yeah, we all needed that butt kicking.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.